Hi, everybody. My name is Rachel Fagan, and I am a Master Certified Life Coach with Samaritan Counseling, Guidance, and Consulting. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite aspects of coaching, and that is really how coaching maximizes the client's strengths. And so when you enter in a coaching partnership, what you are going to be doing is really clarifying your goals and identifying and overcoming barriers to achieving them and maximizing your potential to help you design your future according to your values and priorities. And so coaching really focuses on what you're already doing well or have the potential to do well. And a lot of the times when people start down their personal development journey, they tend to really hone in on their weaknesses and overlook their strengths. And that can become really overwhelming, make people feel defeated or hopeless right off the bat. And culturally, we tend to want to focus on fixing our weaknesses, but oftentimes the opportunity for the greatest improvement really and the greatest growth is found in boosting and maximizing on our own strengths. And that's also a lot more enjoyable of a process. So coaching is really a powerful way to make sure that those strengths are not overlooked. And so I wanted to share a little bit about how coaching and this aspect of coaching has personally applied to my life. So I was introduced to the world of coaching shortly after I left my career in teaching. And I was a teacher for 13 years. And as much as I loved teaching, I really needed a change. And it was one of the hardest decisions I've ever made. I took over a year to finally embrace the tug on my heart that I needed to do something else. And I left. But I didn't have a plan. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I at first just took some time to just process this change and reset and simply just be with my feelings about it. And then after a while, I was like, okay, now I need to start making some plans, but I didn't know what to do next. Not only did I not have a plan, I didn't even have a direction to move in. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had wrapped so much of my identity up completely in my role as a parent and as a teacher, and I didn't know what I was beyond that. And so I was really struggling to figure out what I wanted to do next because I was struggling to even identify what my strengths and skills were. I was really good at identifying my weaknesses and what I couldn't and also would no longer tolerate in a job. But this all really muddied up my vision because it made it almost impossible to chart out a course for the next chapter of my life because I didn't know what skills I had that could translate into a completely different career field or a completely different path for me. I was really stuck. And so I hired a coach, and she really helped me to explore this area of my life. Was it always pretty? Not at all. I had to really face some hard truths about myself and how I ended up where I was in the position that I was in, but we didn't stay there. And in the process, with my coach's support, I not only rediscovered my strengths and skills and gifts, but I also discovered some good parts of me that I was completely unaware of, that I didn't even know were a part of me. And the deeper and wider we dug together in my coaching process, the clearer my vision became. And the rest is really just history. I had a plan. I started to be able to set some goals. The vision became clear. I was able to start getting some action steps to move forward. And it really was seriously one of the greatest blessings in my life, hiring that coach. And so that's what I love about being a coach, is helping to walk people through that process and help them to rediscover their strengths and maximize on it and use them to the best of their advantage. So that's just a little snippet, inside look of what happens in the coaching process. And I would love to chat more about it with you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I can be found at SamaritanCounseling.net, and just reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you soon.